Oh, happy Saturday, March 1st, scrappers and scrapettes and planet lovers everywhere. Your old pal Scrappy D back with another video, D-Scraps, E-Scraps. So I have a few more of these old school hard drives left, and I thought I would do them for you, just to show them to you, because it's not something you'll find anymore. Really, there's very, very few vintage computers that use these left. So this one is a Seagate, and it had a heat shield on it on the back, which is kind of an odd thing. A lot of these are aluminum. You could either throw that in with your aluminum breakage, or you can sell it as a hard drive, no board. You want to use as little torque as you can, and I don't know if you can see how tiny that screwdriver tip actually is. It's very small. Tiny torques. I probably don't need such a powerful wrench. It's like trying to kill an ant with an atomic bomb, my mother used to say. So this is a non-SATA high-grade board. 2 rows of gold. Just a fantastic board for gold recovery, 10-ohm capacitors, gold edge BGAs, flat pack, and a lot of MLCCs and things like that on there. Great board. I actually have probably a pound already. They're running $15 a pound right now, and have a load ready to go to board sort. But have a little room in the box, and with shipping costs being about $1 a pound, if I can top the box off with a couple of pounds of these, why not? I usually save my RAM, my CPUs, and these kind of boards for exactly that reason, just to get as much value into the box as I can. It's just me, but you know. Hey, these are here's another nice board. 10-ohm capacitors. This is not a gold-edged BGA, but it's a BGA nonetheless. Flat packs, gold band crystal oscillator, lots of MLCCs, and good gold recovery. So this I'm going to sell as a hard drive, no board. Those are going up to cable management on Monday. Seagate Barracuda. I know it's upside down, I'm sorry. I'm still on selfie mode here. If I can get the channel to do well, I will be getting a Zoom room and probably a GoPro, some such thing, so you can see things without them being all reversed on you. But getting there. I don't think it's too bad for about a month on. I think we got 135 subscribers. It's really a specialty field, and there really are quite a few people who do this already. And that's okay, because I have other things I'm going to do on YouTube. Why don't you want to come out? This is a heat shield, so I didn't expect the security screw to be there. When you do the front, if you take the front off, there's always a security screw under here somewhere. Sometimes there's 2. I have like 3 more of these. I'll do those, and then I'll sign off and see if I can find something else fun to scrap. Unfortunately, this box split open from the ice. High grade, non-SATA. And you could throw this in with aluminum breakage, or irony aluminum, or you can sell it as a hard drive with no board, which is what I'll do, because I am going to the place that buys those. But they got wet. The board, the box, the bin they were in froze, it split, and water got in there. But I haven't been able to get into that part of the yard because of the snow and the weather and every other dang thing. So this is a Maxtor, Maxtor Fireball 3, 40 gigabytes. I'm lucky with the screwdriver today. I'm able to get just about every one out. If you ever get the opportunity to scrap out an all-in-one Mac, you're going to need the tiniest Torx screws you can imagine. I have a set on order, so I've got some Mac all-in-ones to scrap out sometime soon, maybe tomorrow if the weather's crummy like it's supposed to be. It's supposed to get cold again. It was about 50 degrees today. And I was able to get a couple of loads over to the scrapyard. Western Digital 30.7 gigabytes. Holy crap. Now if you have, everything's terabytes now. 1 terabyte is like the minimum. You see what happened? This got stuck. There you go. Yeah, as little pressure as possible to get the screw out. This is just not. Some of these are metric and some of them are standard, so sometimes it's off just that little bit. But see how quick these are to go through? They're really, they're a great thing to scrap if you can ever find them. These are really nice gold pins. I'm not going to strip them. The buyer I work with is really very fair. He pays a good price, and I don't want to do anything to tick him off. Again, another nice non-sata JVC. That used to be a fantastic brand of stereo. Western Digital WD Caviar Enhanced ID hard drive, a whopping 18.1 gigabytes. That's in aluminum too. The problem is it's got to go in dirty aluminum, which is like a nickel a pound. As
they can shove it up to me and make,
as opposed to selling it as a hard drive without board, which is 15 cents a pound. Like right now, I'm just trying to get the stuff out of my yard. I just want to get everything cleaned up. I've had battery backup that I've been working on. I wouldn't be surprised if we scrapped out about 50 of them. It was the tail end of that big outdoor storage trailer that we've been doing. That's just about done. I've got almost everything broken down, and I'll get rid of the rest of that this week. Another nice board. Some people would nip this off. I just won't. I could, but I won't. Nice board. So these are all high-grade hard drive boards, non-SATA. There's another old school Barracuda, and that one is an ATA 3, 30.6 gigabytes. So yeah, this is going to really help out with my shipping cost. Throw a couple of pounds of these in, it'll pay for shipping the box. I use my RAMs, I use my CPU, my RAM sticks, my CPUs. I use them to kind of top off heavy boxes. The box I've got going to board sort. Monday is all those server boards we did. Got a lot of really good high-grade telecom boards. Those are $17 a pound. And these are $15. I wish I had e-scrap like that every day, but you don't. remember, shipping is $1 a pound, so you know, shipping things that are less than $1 a pound is giving away, you know, it's costing you money to ship. That's not cool. I don't know what this is. This could be an old 3.5 floppy. I think it was in my media drive box and it fell out. This is interesting. Western Digital WD Caviar Enhanced IDE Drive WD 1600. I know it's not 1600 gigabytes, and the reason I know that is it's too old to be that kind of a. This is interesting. It's got a heat shield on it. It's got a big aluminum heat shield on it, and I don't know if that's going to come off or not. I'm here for the boards, guys. If it's a SATA connection, which is low grade, it's going to say SATA on the front. And I don't think I don't know if I have any SATA grade. Well, I do. I have a whole bunch downstairs, but like I said, I specifically am after these non-SATA high grade boards just to get some extra money in the box and ease up the shipping without too much. Aren't they pretty? Like I said, I wanted to show these to you because they're just not something you're going to see. Here's a stowaway. 250 gigabytes. And it actually says, and I know it's backwards, I'm sorry, it says SATA. So you'll get that kind of a board. No gold pins here. So this is a SATA connection. This plugs into a backplane board. The backplane board will have gold slot, and the hard drive plugs into it. I'm going to put that one aside because it's common. I'm just into exclusives today. I've got a whole bunch of those downstairs to scrap, but you know, there's nothing interesting to see there. You know, these are just ooh, look at that. Wow, that's quite the board. Again, on SATA, high grade, hard drive. Wow. Western Digital. It says it's 102, 10,262.5 megabytes, not even gigabytes, megabytes. Doing good with the screws today. Usually it's constantly having to change the screwdriver. This is, I'll have to put it in this little special spot. Like I said, I'm not getting into taking these apart and all that. The yard that I work with is a certified R2 recycler, which means they have to destroy these. So, and BoardSort has that designation as well. So I don't worry about data getting where it shouldn't be. Boy, these are beautiful boards. You can see why they command such a high price, huh? Non-SATA. I've got about 3 more to do, and then we'll go weigh them. I know why I took this. This is an optical drive, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it apart. It's pretty corroded. I went after it because it had a SATA connector on it. Hard drives are not the only things that have SATA connectors. CD-ROM drives have them. Optical drives have them. Floppy disk drives have them. Both 3.5 and 5. I'm going after the gold pins on this. I'm not going to try to get this apart and sell this board, but I am going to go after those gold pins at some point. boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to do my happy dance when we weigh these. If I see one more battery backup, that is not going to make me do a happy dance. Okay. That's good. I can reuse this milk crate and just load it up with these and get everything ready to go to cable management. Cable management is in Meriden, Connecticut. They do buy e-scrap. They do not pay as well as Board Sort does for the boards. But if you have wire to sell and you're in the Connecticut area, they're the go-to guys. They pay better than anybody else on wire. They're limited on what they buy as far as e-scrap goes. They buy it, but they don't buy it as good a price as Board Sort does, because they do, you know, they're a middleman. They send it on down the line, as you will. Ode to the Seagate. You'll never see these again, I'll bet you. My first computer was a Commodore 64. And that was my... I don't know if it was my master's thesis. Yeah, it was my master's thesis, because for my bachelor's I had to do a degree recital. For my master's I did a master's thesis. And my friend had a computer, and she introduced me to the computer, and I should hate computers. Maybe that's why I destroyed them. So I got the whole thing typed and we lost the whole thing. It turned out that somebody had accidentally hit the settings and the font was matching the color of the screen. Her husband did recover it, but I swore I would never touch a computer again as long as I live. Maybe that's why I like taking them apart so much. Payback. Hitachi Ultrastar. November 24th, 2006. Wow. And that's interesting. That's a SATA connection. That's not a non-SATA. That's a SATA. So, history-wise, that says that around 2006, these were already becoming obsolete. We'll put that one aside. Yes, I know, I'm destroying vintage equipment and blah, 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 blah. Yes, I'm very well aware of all those things. Nobody wants to buy these things, folks. Well, especially these. These are roached. They got wet. But I don't sell hard drives. I just don't do it. Seagate. Doesn't say anything on here of any significant interest. Old. I can clean these up a little bit, which I probably will. So it looks nicer when they open the box at Board Sort, and I'll clean these off a bit. I should put this on the website. Yes, we destroy hard drives. We leave them in the backyard in the winter. Oh, no, that's interesting. That actually might be a SATA board, SATA. It has a non-SATA connector here. So whatever it plugged into would have had the gold pins. I don't think I can put that in with the high grade. I think I have to put it in with the low grade, even though it's a beautiful board. But it doesn't have this, and this is what Board Sort wants. They want this. So I'm gonna have to put that in with the low grade, guys. This one I don't have the screwdriver for. 2 more to go, guys. Western Digital. Non-SATA. Wow, we really got lucky today. We got through these quick. I didn't have any stuck screws or... Shh. I'll weigh these up for you and let you know what we got. Like I said, boy, I'd scrap these out all day long. I think I've only found one or two of these that I've actually sold, and it was because I wasn't under any obligation to destroy the data. The person said I could do whatever I wanted with it. I did wipe the, I had an older computer, now I don't have it anymore, and I did erase all the files, and I sold them. But I was very uncomfortable doing so, you know. Of course, not that we'd have to worry about this one. Look at that. There we go. This one I don't have the screwdriver for. Two more. Seagate, 20.4 gigabytes. And then I'll weigh these for you, let you know how much we got. I hope it's a nice sunny day where you are. It's supposed to get freezing cold again tonight, but it's been beautiful. I actually took Big Red out and got him all nice and cleaned. He's been working so hard lately, the poor baby. I actually wound up taking a lot of the really heavy E-scrap that I had. This the guy gave me a whole bunch of battery backup terminals, and they weighed so much. I couldn't even warrant trying to get them in and out of the car. So I took off what I could. I cut the copper cables. I made sure I wasn't going to get electrocuted. And I just went to the scrapyard and they took it off for me. Got a whopping $12 for it as light iron, but nothing is worth me hurting myself over. And it's really not good for your car to do that. This is the last of the Seagates. You may never see another Seagate again. As for me right now, if I see another one, it'll be too soon. Okay, I'm going to just pause the video really quick. My scale's in the next room. And let me get these weighed up. Tell you what we might have here. Bring it back. Well, guys, we got 3 pounds of high-grade non-SATA hard drive boards. Not bad for what, 15-20 minutes work? Very nice. So those will go in a box with their friends. These, I'm going to just put them right back in this milk crate. They're going to go right out into the car. And that's all ready to get sold on Monday. I think that's the hardest thing about doing e-scrap from the house. It's, you know, the mess can get ahead of you so quick. And I really don't like when that happens. Okay, so this one I'll have to get later. Signing off for now, wishing everybody a beautiful Saturday afternoon. Yeah, I may have a couple of computers for you tomorrow. See what the weather's like. If it's crappy, I'll be inside scrapping. If it's nice, I'll be out cleaning the yard. But have a great day. Thanks for checking in on me. Hope everybody's wonderful. Mwah! Love yous. Bye.